remember Drilla from Chicago?
Big Wise, Young Money shit, man. Wick is lit, coming soon. We out here in Cali vibing, no jumper, man, you know? Go with him.
That be going crazy.
Nobody care about what he did or what he said. Man, his homie killing ants, but shit, at least them niggas slid. I can't tell you what I did, no cap, cause most of them niggas dead. I can't tell you what I did, cause I'll probably be in the feds, gang shit. Better ask about drill wick, I changed shit, changed whips. Hit a few niggas up with the same blick. I just ran up 30,000 last week, ain't changed fits. When it's violence in my community, you already know they blame Wick. Hey, Keno felt that fat could run no more, he thought it was over. 2 blocks, I'm like 2 pistols, he knew it was a close one. Goofy came my block, he got one off, but now he toasted. Glock 23, I call it tally, cause this bitch a blower. Druid really grew up my overtext and I ignored her. Take pictures with all my fans, fuck that, my supporters. Start my bitch a biz, she scratch up goals and I support her. Call my phone's 100 in, what's the order? Boy, this shit ain't new to me, I been spending on the ops. Druid, he a bastard, I ain't grow up with a pops. I was out ditching school, testing my accuracy on they block. They say why they call you drills, cause I really been on the lot. Shooters know the shooters, and the killers know the killers. You niggas don't look familiar, I don't know none of you niggas. And I'm jumping out on feet, but caught my first one out the window. And if we ain't DOA him, then he was fighting in a spittle. Seen shit walk him down, the gun jammed, he thought it was over. Melly died, a nigga hit in his head, but God was over him. Rockin' had put fin on niggas crazy, cause he folded. Ten ain't had to say shit when he got that room, but he told it. Boy, this shit ain't new to me, I been spending on the ops. You niggas ain't kill shit, videos the only thing you drop. I'm a low-end terrorist, I really spit every block. Call me Druid, Osama, I done went up on all the ops. That nigga dead, nobody care about what he did or what he said. Man, his homie killing ants, but shit, at least them niggas slid. I can't tell you what I did, no cap, cause most of them niggas dead. I can't tell you what I did, cause I'll probably be in the feds.
I've been driving a cab here for 30 years, and I'm telling you, you don't walk around here at night. Yes, sir. He'll kill you and strip you in 10 seconds flat.
I'm a trophy round this bitch, nigga. They call me big homie. Master level, bro, you drop me, you get like 10 bodies. Payroll let you celebrate it. Don't be his 10 body. Undefeated heavyweight, nigga, I think I'm big baby. Half a brick, slapped it all grams, these horns go crazy. Slap his bitch, knock down his man, Javante Davis. We hang niggas, cab the clan, come get your shit painted. Drop bodies and bags to plan, ain't nothing gon' change me. Rambo, I stand on my name, they know I pop shit. Dirty choppers at my mama house, she know we drop shit. Get in those streets, take will come with it. You bet not snitch, we slump shit everywhere in my city. I cannot flip. In the cell, 8 with his mans looking at his portrait. Like damn, cuz what happened to him? I know you salty. Sugar turn to shit, you get static with your partner. They start scratching with some pits. He can't shake up out that coffin. They was calling trying to squash it, don't want war with us. Mama house blew up, dude got his noodle touched. At Geno's caught him lacking, took my 40, smacked him up. Man, y'all lucky we is on camera, I'd have built your ass up. We started stepping around this bitch, I bet they vouched for it. Little niggas look up to me, don't know we dropped they big homies. Out of town hunt niggas, I always got my stick on me. I took a life when niggas took some shit from me. Gangsters move in silence, we don't post nothing. I promote violence, they go smoke some. Shaquille O'Neal with an AR Gillos and go post up. My baby 24, R.I.P. Kobe, he gon' show up. Sit you next to Kobe, brother, then scratch off doing donuts. Let Giants sleep. Why y'all won't come fuck with me? These niggas spinning around, think they tough as me. Shooting shit from up the street. How could you ever think that you had nuts like these? Gonna be another chapter in our killing spree. Payroll, how you catch me, bro? You go crazy, I'm still stepping though. Smack this shit with hollers back to back and watch this head come off. 19, he got bodies, a real gangster. Gang, I'm vouching for him. They know my name, I do this bitch for crushing shit. I ain't no local joke. Drop me, you gon' die. Bet my brother smoking shit, one of them niggas. Know my son gon' be a main character with his switch complete, not mission. You ain't right about your brother, but if I smack one of your bitches on camera, your pussy ass probably be laying in my bushes. We stay dangerous when in the chamber, bro. My mama raised a gangster. I'ma die dying. They gon' have my funeral at a stadium. It's us or y'all. I don't trust a soul. My city small, everybody related. Got cousins and brothers we don't know about. Lot of niggas getting money, I don't matter. Killers control the clout. I had static with millionaires when I was worth an ounce, couldn't get me dropped. popped, I still got my glizzy out. Jumping, I be getting down. We hit the whole city with choppers, don't come through here. Playing around, my papa shot my daddy, cause it's in my blood, just slain his arm. Long way from 8 balls, all that money gon' put us over the top. If you ain't CAB, you a op. That's just how we rock, race killers in the ghetto, call out of town, they come through, pop your top, nigga. You a op. That's just how we rock, race killers in the ghetto, call out of town, they come through, pop your top.
What?
You a op. That's just how we rock.
But stay out the way. Boy, stay out the way. Huh? What?
They got Wooski on the mix.
Boy, stay out the way. Stay out the way. What? Boy, stay out the way. You ain't really in the field. You ain't trying to catch an eye murder case, but stay in your place. Yeah, Glizzy out of state, but he stay coming back with the Drake like bitch don't play. These niggas be bitches. Boy, stay out the way. Huh? These niggas be bitches, boy, stay out the way, huh? These niggas be straight hoes. Hit a block, pop out 6 niggas with 8 poles. Like switch, but I hate those. Kept shooting at the 50, fuck around, then broke pose. New ops like new goals. If you really know me on the guys, I'll reach those. High as hell like rainbows. The ops so dirty, so they ass for the same clothes. Had to wait me a minute. Had to go get a bag out, thought I was finished. On the guys, we winning. Them niggas so broke, on the guys, we chillin'. Pop me at my OD. And I won't stop smoking till I reach Brody. Gang shit like OG. These niggas 6'9" with they ass on police. If it get booked, chase gon' free me. But that shit cooked, they can't get me. These niggas don't really wanna see me. Set it up, you can be the glizzy. We gon' drive, but I'm hopping out on feet. Hit a cuss, really pop his ass like grease. They ain't never even seen a nigga like me. With the shit don't test, nigga don't tweak. Fudgy Mar niggas know finna get back. No one lace on, sorry for the setback. Niggas never on they block, cause they know it's that. Every time spin they block, like to run it back. What? Every time spin they block, like to run it back. What? Gang shit, we ride together. Me and Tay-Bo gon' slide forever. Me and T.Y. gon' strive for better. Try to blink me, nigga, that's a never. Boy, I stay with the cheese, got a bag on me. Shorty them gon' slide for cheddar. Boy, I love this beef, I thought I was on cheap. Don't know how I come forever. I just wanna get old and still have a roll. Walk on my cane and still have a pole. Young or old, I'ma stay on go. I don't give no fuck, I'ma stay on my toes. I'm feeding night puzzles up with the moles. Or I'm on the tray with the G's like gold. Try to be slapping on the beat, I'm cold. I ain't gotta watch what I say, I'm bold. I'm the one on the block really running shit. Drop back on your head, shorty punish it. 5'3", 5'9", how we coming, bitch? Get the wave in the Mac like caught a fish. We clean nigga up like a dirt dish. I'm a boss, you can mix with the bullshit. Like we heard when big when we kill shit. 7 minutes hit this, know some real shit. All the capping on the ground, but you better stop. Why you sitting on the porch, but you better watch? How you claim you a op, you ain't shot a op? How you post on the block, you ain't got a Glock? How you say you wanna shop, you ain't got enough? I ain't taking no shorts, got me fucked up. And you walked over here, boy, that shit tough. What? Boy, stay out the way. You ain't really in the field, you ain't trying to catch an eye murder case, boy, stay in your place. Yeah, Glizzy out of state, but he stay coming back with the Drake like bitch don't play. These niggas be bitches, boy, stay out the way. These niggas be bitches, boy, stay out the way, huh? Boy, stay out the way.
Oh shit, that boy Crispy Cam too crispy, goddamn.
What? Boy, stay out the way.
Right there, yeah, get great out. Yeah, great out. Yeah. Don't want the button on. Yeah. Give me that one too, give me that one too. Yeah. I'm sight. If I was you, nigga, I wouldn't fuck with Mac Faded, just clear the wall in the pawn shop. Police ass nigga tryna lick on my killer sauce, a bitch still knocking like a top. Yeah, nigga, this city so goddamn little, you can run, I'ma still get a drop. Yeah, just bought a chopper the size of a Glock, now it's easy to aim for the top. A nigga already caught me sleeping, I'ma shoot a little fast, I ain't just talking out my mouth. I really got racks and rank in this city, nigga, my grandma can vouch. I got like 4 millionaires tryna sign, but I'm still posted at the crack house. 37,000 on my goddamn nigga, when I see him on Zay, I'ma still gonna bound. Wish I could tell Billy we ain't live with no pussy, this shit on the floor when you get out. On the other side, could've been trying me in my hood life, but I ain't even wanna take the 100,000. Nigga, I'm on the side of my grandma house, 223 with 100 rounds. Ha, heard some more nigga won't smoke with them foxes, went bought some more 100 rounds. Nigga, I been on the road so much that the smoke get heavy, I ain't going out of town. Yeah, I know the game
Hey, man, say, man. Yeah! Y'all know what's going on, man. Shout out to all the real niggas, real bitches, worldwide, you dig? And I had to pump a little iron before the live started. Well, the live started, but I had to lift a little weights. Shout out to my nigga Lil G, shout out to my nigga Mob Ball, shout out to my nigga Shino. What y'all might bite? Shout out to my nigga Twin. Shout out to my nigga Alex. Now he said, Lowski should make pineapple Kool-Aid live. What does that mean? What do you mean by that? I seen a pineapple, and I thought you was talking about swingers. So now I'm lost. It's the only pineapple I know. I know pineapple Fanta. Lowski should make pineapple Kool-Aid. I've never heard of that. I think you're talking about a swing session, bro. I don't know. You gotta go to OnlyFans for shit like that. You can't even do that on YouTube. But, yo, we're gonna keep it in the Midwest today. And we're gonna take it to St. Paul, Minnesota. Now, I know what you're thinking. Nothing happens in St. Paul. Well, you're fucking right. Nothing does happen in St. Paul for real. I like Minneapolis more. And nothing really happened in Minneapolis either. But I definitely like Minneapolis, Minnesota more than St. Paul. I know they right next door to each other. It's just, you have a better chance of dying in Minneapolis than you do in St. Paul. That's just how I feel. You know what I'm saying? That's just me though. You know? No, that's just my opinion on it. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, we told Minnesota, G. What they call it, soda pop. Now, the way this came across my desk is kind of crazy. Right? It just, so I had to, when I seen it, I had to speak on it. And they had, on this page, they had the dumbest cities on there. And when I seen this specific thing, I'm like, you know what? We have to talk about this. So, that's just what's going on. So, we finna get to it, man. We finna definitely get to it. He said, no, man, it's a new hood to light. So, just ask Junie. What the fuck Junie know about pineapple Kool-Aid, nigga? That nigga never had Kool-Aid before. If he have, it was years ago. Junie don't know dick about Kool-Aid. What?
No, it's pineapple that's like in Kool-Aid sugar, and it has way more sugar than a fucking Calypso.
Oh,
Why the fuck would Junie know about that?
Yeah, of course he would know. I didn't think he would.
Yeah, it has way too much sugar.
Yeah. No, bro, there ain't no shit. No. I wouldn't. Nothing. I wouldn't. If my son did it, he wouldn't have nothing I would have. What? So, yeah, I'm streaming again. So, yeah. So let's just get to this. Let's go. Let's get started.
On the morning of March 4th, 2022, the city of St. Paul, Minnesota was focusing on keeping warm and preparing for yet another snowstorm. But on Blair Avenue, an entirely different kind of drama was playing out. One resident was leaving home around 11 a.m. when they made a shocking discovery: the body of a 31-year-old man, frozen solid. But he hadn't died from the cold. He had a gunshot wound to the head. Police quickly identified
my CO? That's crazy. Who the fuck is my CO?
Him as Regis Jones, a soon-to-be father whose pregnant girlfriend had been frantically looking for him since he stopped answering his phone the night before. Police soon put together that he'd been set up and taken to the area on March 3rd, then shot at close range.
I don't even know what that means.
Regis was the second man in his family to die this way within 3 years.
Yeah,
his brother, Sean, had previously been killed amid a dispute.
Can you just say your family was getting a bell? I know how that shit feel, dude. I know how I feel too. Your family getting the, I mean, we was, you know, but I know how I feel when your people down like that.
Between
That shit
rival
feel like voodoo.
rappers who were affiliated with warring gangs. As
What up,
Regis's
my boy?
family mourned, St. Paul police asked the
Now we
obvious
just
question.
started it.
Who wanted Regis dead, and why? Scouring for a connection to his brother's death was the obvious first step, but the investigation would lead to a much darker place. Organized crime in St. Paul, Minnesota dates all the way back to the Prohibition era, when Al Capone
John
was rumored to
Dillinger.
use the city as a
Come
hideout
on, man.
spot. Bootleggers lurked around speed.
Hold on. So what you telling me is Chicago niggas been hiding in Minnesota for? Because bro, the first picture they show is John Dillinger, and now they talking about Al Capone. So Chicago niggas been hiding in Minnesota forever.
But the investigation would lead to a much
That's
darker
not a
place.
good hiding spot.
Organized crime in St. Paul, Minnesota dates all the way back to the Prohibition era, when Al Capone was rumored to use the city as a hideout spot. Bootleggers lurked around speakeasies, and robbery crews cased banks to make a quick buck. In modern times, gangs have mapped out turf based on simply which end of the city they were from, morphing small street cliques.
Whoa, hold on. Let me speak this out first. St. Paul, Minnesota doesn't have hood turfs. They have niggas that claim gangs on different streets, and they all just different shit. They don't have
into an interconnected network, but also sparking seemingly endless deadly rivalries that grew even more deeply personal with each new murder. In fact, just a few weeks...
Thank you, John. Thank you for noticing I cut my hair. Yeah. I thought nobody peeped that.
Before Regis...
But yeah, I've been cutting. I cut it for like... I think I cut it like 2 weeks ago, bro. Y'all late.
...was killed. Police in St.
Whoop-de-doo. The one paying attention that Lusky cut his dreads off 2 weeks ago. Fucking crazy.
Paul had begun investigating a similarly senseless homicide involving a Latin Kings gang member named Casanova, who was gunned down by 4 assassins while playing video games in a front room of his own home.
Nigga, how you get killed playing 2K? Now the thing is this, if you playing 2K and you die playing 2K, and you was losing already, I don't know which one worse. What is this? No, I see. I believe. I'm not, what the fuck is that? I would never do shit like that. Shit looks crazy as hell.
It was another obviously targeted killing, which appeared to be motivated by the same old story. East.
Bro, when you see Minnesota niggas and they all got on Chicago hats and claiming Crips or Bloods, that's sickening.
Versus West.
Y'all better put the twins on y'all shit or something.
But there was something about Regis's homicide that seemed...
See? That's how you know they're Minnesota nigga. When they walk around with twins hats, they let you know they from Minnesota.
Different. Whoever pulled the trigger...
The niggas that got on Chicago hats, they friends with people that moved there from Chicago. But they really from Minnesota. But they hang with Chicago niggas, so they feel like they're Chicago by association. The reverse Q50. Moving on.
Was standing next to him when the gun went off. Regis trusted the killer and made no attempt to run from him, and probably never saw the danger coming. But as the story we're about to unfold will demonstrate, sometimes in St. Paul, a person's friends can be even more dastardly than his enemies. This is the Killer Chronicles, with a tale of betrayal amongst loved ones, violence on the streets, and corruption in the justice system, all within a city that bears the name of an apostle known for healing the sick, raising the dead, and casting out demons.
If you think that's what St. Paul did, you're a fool. That white man sucked dicks, and he's to get fucked in the ass. Now, I know y'all thinking, Lowski the demon, he don't... Look who St. Paul was. Besides fucking with the Crusaders, who was killing people just because they wouldn't throw up the cross. If you didn't wear the cross, they would kill you, right? But besides that, St. Paul was getting his asshole the size of a grapefruit. He was getting that ass rammed. St. Paul was a faggot. And he used to suck on little baby dicks. He had that Michael Jackson shit going on.
Raising the dead and casting out.
Raising dead, casting out demons. Bro, I guarantee you, the part of this picture you don't want to see. It's St. Paul putting his dick out and shoving it in his young boy's mouth. You don't want to see that. I don't want to see that either.
Demons.
It's crazy.
St. Paul is the nearly 200-year-old capital city of Minnesota, known for a cathedral of the same name. Like many steamboat towns that fall along the Mississippi River, it has a certain mystique to it, with ghost stories, tales about a secret network of underground tunnels, and Prohibition-era folk.
Shout out Fatal for that.
Today, it is ranked as one of America's 50 safest cities. The deadly violence that does occur generally falls into two categories: domestic dispute and gangs.
I don't do no
vying for their
beers, nigga.
control of their regions.
What you see is what you get.
You may have seen our prior videos on St. Paul's twin city, Minneapolis, which covered secretive Somalian gangs that morphed into Bloods and Crips sets, or the ongoing
Somali Blood and Crips is horrible. It ain't no way these niggas is gang banging, and it's true because they full of in Canada. Canada, they are fucking deep as hell. But a Somali Blood and Crip gang. Well, I guess I'm a monkey's uncle. I've seen it all.
prior videos on St. Paul's twin city, Minneapolis, which covered secretive Somali.
Look at these niggas. Put a gang between them. You're cooked.
Gangs that morphed into Bloods and Crips sets, or the ongoing war between groups in the North and South, collectively referred to as the highs and the lows. St. Paul's gang situation is analogous to the latter geographic setup, except it's divided horizontally. Gangs on the east side include the appropriately named East Side Boys, the Everybody Killer or EBK gang, and the Ham Crazy gang, which stands for Hoes and Money. On the west side,
Ham Crazy. Hoes and money. In Detroit, ham is a bad thing. Yeah. In Detroit, if a nigga call you a ham, he calling you a goofy. But in Minnesota, never mind.
Are gangs known as the Hit Squad, the Shooter Bay Gang, and the
Shooter
Vil.
Bag Gang?
All of these are relatively smaller groups of 15 to 30 people, and would be self-contained if not for their alliances. There are also subsets of well-known gangs, such as the Latin Kings
Those
or
are
the Hilltop
GDs, right?
Hustlers.
What the fuck is this nigga? He throwing up GD and dropping
There
it.
are also subsets of well-known gangs, such
This nigga's throwing up GD.
as the Latin Kings or the
But I don't know what these guys are. I don't know. It's Minnesota gang. Who cares?
Hilltop Hustlers, a blood set. Each of these
Never
groups
heard of
has a
them.
different size.
I've never heard of none of these guys. But then again, I only know it's Minnesota. Who cares? I think I'm gonna be saying that a lot. I'm happy I don't have no liquor. I would be drunk if that was the word.
History and foundation, and some members are known to change affiliations or belong to more than one group at the same time, which is
Hold on, let's stop there. How do you change groups and be in three different? Let's just rewind that, 'cause I don't
each of these groups has a different size,
Okay.
history, and foundation,
I hear you.
and some members are known to change affiliations or belong to more than one group at the same.
See, how can you belong to more than one group at the same time? That sound like they went to a Diddy party. How can you what?
And some members are known to change affiliations or belong to more than one group at the same time,
How?
which is a deviation from how things normally go in
How?
gang culture.
How does that work?
In the 2010s, tensions between East and West were particularly high, culminating with a war between the Hit Squad and Ham Crazy that lasted years. There were threats and taunts, beatdowns and shootings.
Threats and taunts. Well, in Chicago, we just go body for body for body for body. Taunts. And that's a war to y'all? That's a war to y'all?
In 2014, the Hit Squad made its name known to law enforcement by robbing the Minnesota State Fair,
By
taking
robbing somebody at the fair.
$104,000 in cash from the beer garden.
Robbing $100,000 lick ain't bad.
But a lot of the violence was much less planned.
And yeah, I still went to jail with the money.
Simply the result of spontaneous encounters or drug-induced outbursts. Anyone could be a victim. In one June 2015 incident, the Hit Squad surrounded a 14-year-old Ham Crazy member at a bus stop, breaking his
Ham Crazy. I don't like that name. I really don't like that name.
his arm until a Ham Crazy member intervened by firing 10 shots at the attackers, wounding one of them. One of the bullets struck a local mother who was driving by with her children. No one was killed, but the near miss set off alarm bells within law enforcement, who responded by bringing in the feds. By the decade's end, both sides were hit with federal indictments for trafficking and keeping dozens of firearms at stash houses. On the Ham Crazy side, prosecutors rounded up men like Pierre Jenkins, aka Pistol, Casey Davis, aka K-Chop, and Nakia Martin, aka Freaky Nick. On the Hit Squad side were John Epps, aka King Savage, Michael Trevino, aka Mike, and Demarius Gilbert, aka Boss Sleep. The two most notable figures, though, were Kendall Pruitt, aka Tinky, and Casanova Carter. While prosecutors said
These
both
niggas
were
got
part
some
of
goof
the
ass
incident,
names.
Casanova was known around town as a member of the Latin Kings, who went by King Stump. Carter was accused of helping the Hit Squad arrange a gun deal in concert with his lifelong friend,
that sound like a bad
Derek
dope.
Days, another Hit Squad member named Anthony Protho, and a government snitch. The three men had no idea the fourth party was working with the government and actually planned to rob him during the deal.
Bro, you hanging with niggas in Minnesota. And you don't think no one is a snitch in your group. That's it.
Carter would later claim that he was passed out from Xanax when his accomplices allegedly robbed the informant.
Oh, hold on now. You snitching already. The fuck you mean I was passed out on Xanax and he robbed him? Bitch, how you know he robbed him if you passed out on Xanax? You lying right there. I can tell you, if I go to sleep right now off of Xanax, I can't tell you shit. Nigga, what happened is when you passed out, happened when you passed out.
Who immediately told law enforcement, sparking a high-speed chase on Interstate 90.
Immediately told. You see what I'm saying?
After it was over and the three were apprehended, Carter obtained his GED in jail, blaming his crimes on drug addiction that started when he was just 13.
Whoa.
Through his lawyer, he pledged that after federal prison, he would end his pill habit, further his education, and focus on bettering
What the
himself.
fuck wrong with this nigga?
Tinky was also in custody and making similar promises. He was accused of furthering the gang war between Hit Squad and Ham Crazy by being involved in the 2015 bus stop beatdown and of firearms trafficking.
So you confess to selling guns in fights? And look, I've never liked Minnesota, right? I haven't had a bad time in Minnesota. It's just a place where I do what the fuck I want in Minnesota, right? But I'm gonna tell you this: I hate Minnesota. I hate y'all fake ass Chicago food. I hate the Twins. I hate St. Paul and Minneapolis. Only hood I fuck with there is Frogtown. And Frogtown is very quiet. They just got a Chicago Baba's there that don't taste nothing like Baba's, and the lemonade is twice the price. Right? And they sell Italian beef. So, I mean, you can take what you get. They got a place called Eastside Pizza. That's in St. Paul. The pizza's ass. But it's no Italian Fiesta there. What you expect me to eat? Eastside Pizza it's not bad pizza. It's just not Italian Fiesta. But they wish it was. Unless if you got a taste for white women, go ahead. It's a lot of those. Or if you want broke ass black bitches on Section 8, it's a whole bunch of those too. You can get your point. You can mix and match like they do. Get you a fat white girl and a broke hood bitch and just level it out. But fuck Minnesota. RP Mondo, 757 Munna, he locked up right now for shooting the shit out of them niggas in Minnesota. For a week straight, he terrorized them niggas. He shot somebody every day. And he's about to probably do the rest of his life in a Minnesota prison because of that. So that shows y'all, Chicago niggas cannot go to Minnesota and do that. Because they have a rule in Minnesota. In Minnesota and Iowa, it's something called the Chicago Rule. What's the Chicago Rule, you may ask? I'm going to tell you. If you're from Chicago and they know you're from Chicago, right? And you're selling drugs, crack, heroin, meth, whatever the fuck you're selling, right? Or if you out there committing felonious crimes the way we do in Chicago, right? It's an actual, you can look it up, it's called the Chicago Law, right? And they will slam your stupid ass because you're from out of town doing this shit in Minnesota and Iowa. And that it's only for Chicago niggas. Because that's what Chicago niggas like to go run and run up a bag, as they say.
Prosecutors called him a lifelong marijuana addict who was...
How the fuck can you be a lifelong marijuana addict? When people say they're an addict, I ask this one question. And I just literally asked one of my homies when I was just playing the game with. He said what he'd do for a gram. And I said, would you suck a dick for that gram? And he said, not for a gram of weed. That's exactly what he said. Not I wouldn't suck a dick. But he said I wouldn't suck a dick for a gram of weed. So this guy said he's a lifelong weed addict, right? I hate weed. I hate the way it smells. I hate what it does to people. I hate weed, right? Fuck weed, right? Worst drug on earth. I'll tell you, I'd rather do cocaine than ecstasy. In my opinion, right? But what I'm saying is this. He says he has to smoke 27 blunts a day. So I ask you, how many dicks would you suck for those blunts? And if you say I wouldn't suck a dick, I wouldn't put a nigga dick in my mouth for a gram of weed, I say you're not an addict. Because I know addicts that suck your dick for a perk, bump of cocaine, or heroin, crack too. For one bag, it'll turn your auntie to a freak monster. For 2 bags, your mama will let us all run a train while you watch her. You see what I'm saying? So don't say you're an addict unless you're willing to suck a dick for a bag.
Smoking 27 blunts a day by age 14. The defense said he'd been assimilated into gang life as a kid amidst this addiction, dropping out of high school because of peer pressure and turning himself into police when he saw his own face on a news report about the pending indictment. Before sentencing, Tinky's lawyer had this to say: all he has known his whole life was survival through crime, whether it was stealing because he was hungry or watching his father and 6 brothers go to prison. The 2 men and their co-defendants ended up doing multi-year prison stints, as did the Ham Crazy members. But gang violence on the streets of St. Paul
said Minnesota, Iowa, Wisconsin. Facts. I forgot about Wisconsin. Wisconsin too. You're right, bro.
Was shot and killed at St. Paul's Summit University neighborhood in a weed deal that devolved into a chaotic shootout. 3 years later, his friends were still upset about it and blamed a Shoot-A-Boy gang member named Javon Andrew Malone, aka...
Hold on, who's snitching now? What?
...devolved into a chaotic shootout. 3 years later, his friends were still upset about it and blamed a Shoot-A-Boy gang member named Javon Andrew Malone, aka J-Dot.
I know this dude. Now, do I know him personally? Nah, but J-Dot, why do I know him, gang? He used to be with, Tarzan, bro. I think he used to be with Tarzan, though. Now, Tarzan, that's my man. He's from Minnesota. He cool people.
9th, 2021, Malone was among a large group of West Siders who attended a fundraiser at St. Paul's Thompson Park.
This is definitely J-Dot.
The fundraiser was intended to raise bail for 2 hit squad members charged with murder in Rochester. But things went awry when a man named Brendan Jamel Reynolds approached on a motorcycle and went right...
Hold on. This thing?
When a man named Brendan...
So, y'all getting the belt by a French Montana white boy with a black name, but it's a white boy, pure white too by his hair. This is a Viking, Anglo Saxon. He even has a picture of a white woman tattooed on his neck.
Jamel Reynolds approached on a motorcycle and went right up to Malone.
But I guarantee you, he gonna tell you that his daddy's black and his daddy from Chicago. So it's totally cool, right?
He said, quote, "You got my brother killed," then shot Malone, killing him in front of numerous other West Side gang members, including J. Dot's good friend Montez Davis, aka BD Tez. For months after that, rumors permeated
So I'm
that
guessing BD Tez is the witness, right? Because who the fuck will live to tell it?
Carter had somehow helped set up J. Dot to be shot that day. Reynolds was able to get away from the fundraiser unscathed, and later pleaded no contest to manslaughter for 8 to 15 years in prison. But not
And he low-key got off. He contended nolo comprende and got off for a murder. He rolled up and said, "You got my brother killed," then shot him in front of a group of people. And beat the system for manslaughter. I told you he's a white man. I know a white man when I see one.
everyone who fell victim to St. Paul gangs was even involved in the feud. It was around 9 p.m. on August 14th, 2023, when a group of rappers
I know a white motherfucker when I see one.
and their associates gathered to shoot a music video on a place called Raspberry Island, located in the
Raspberry
center of the
Island.
Mississippi River.
Hold on. Time out. Raspberry Island. That sounds like some my boy Jeffrey Epstein would. Never mind. Who cares?
In the heart of town.
I don't even care.
The rappers
It's
were
Minnesota.
affiliated with the West Side and included artists King T-Man and MB Huncho 1014. As they were setting up the video shoot, they heard a sound that annoyed them. It was the music of NLU Skeet,
She said, "I never knew
aka
Los was
Roselle
anti-weed.
Antonio
Where have you
Granger,
been, nigga?
an East Side affiliated
I always
rapper,
say I hate weed.
coming from a parked Chevy Suburban. MB Huncho 1014, a Shooter Boy gang member whose real name is Romello Markel Ifenlaja Randall, approached
Man,
the
hold
Suburban
the
and
fuck
demanded.
on. Nigga, what type of nigga name do your nigga ass got?
Name is Romello Markel.
Romello Markel Ifenadonia Yala Randall. Are you black, African? I think your mama didn't know who your name was, right? Hey, y'all, follow me real quick. I'm finna teach y'all something. The name his mama wanted for him was Romello, right? But she was fucking Markel, right? But she was in love with that nigga Alafalaja because he was a big dick African man, right? Right? Okay, right? And her last name was Randall. So that's where the Randall came from. Your mama didn't know who your daddy was, so she named you all them niggas.
Ifenlaja Randall approached the Suburban and demanded the man shut up
And it's a hyphen between it to show you that she didn't know who his daddy was.
off his music. When the Suburban's driver inquired if Romello was making this request because he was from the West Side, Romello pulled out a gun and shot him 3 times from just a few feet away.
Nigga, what? You shot the Uber driver because he asked you?
The driver, 20-year-old Marcus Anthony Baker, was killed, though MB Huncho would later insist that Baker's death was unintentional.
What?
Baker's family would
I wouldn't
later
even
say in
have told
court
him
that
that.
he had no involvement in gangs, other than a passing interest in the local rap scene.
Fucking goofy.
Through her tears, Baker's mother
Go ahead and take your life sentence.
said at MB Huncho's sentencing that her son probably would have just turned his music down if someone had walked up and asked him nicely. A ghost gun with Romello's DNA was found by the Mississippi River, under a bridge a short distance from the shooting. Possibly
You didn't even throw it in the water. I would have took the gun with me. I wouldn't.
through the
A ghost Glock too. I know you're broke. nigga.
group's failed attempt to dispose of the murder weapon. Romello was quickly arrested and continued to put out music from jail, but eventually received 30 years for murder.
30 years. Might as well get a nigga life. But you know the funny part? You see the difference between the black man and the white man? Now, I hate to be that guy because I don't give a shit. Clearly, I have a white woman, right? But what I'm saying is, if you don't know the law, like if you don't see the difference, you just blind or you just don't pay attention. Am I saying that the white nigga should have got slammed? No, I'm saying that he should have got the same time as him. But then he is a goofy. He shot a nigga because the nigga actually was he from the West Side. Like, and he shot a goofy, by the way. He shot a goofy for nothing. He shot and killed a goofy for nothing. And he's nothing but a goofy. Now his goofy ass going to do 30 years in a Minnesota prison for being a goofy. White boy shot a nigga that thought his brother I guess the white boy was the realest nigga out of both. He's a white man. But the white man being a real nigga is crazy. He smoked the nigga because the nigga had his brother killed. I guess, does that make him a nigga? If you got a black name, right? You hang with other niggas, but you white. You white though. So he might let you say nigga if NBA Youngboy said it. We listen to Youngboy, you might say, nigga. And nigga may let you say that. Okay. You might let him say that. And he got get back for his homie. That kinda makes him a nigga. If he's not a nigga, he's an honorary nigga. He definitely invited to the cookout. Because he knows the NBA Youngboy music. And he clearly keep that bitch on you. Even though he put up on a motorcycle. That's the most Sons of Anarchy thing he could have done. But he is a white man. You gotta remember he is white. But he got his lick back. I don't know. Y'all get in the comments to let me know. I can't touch that, y'all. You know, it's already Pride Month. Gotta watch what I say.
Police say King T-Man's phone placed him at the scene, but he avoided criminal charges. After pleading guilty, MB Huncho spoke out in court, reflecting on the lives he wasted. Quote, I knew Marcus Anthony Baker less than 5 minutes, but I feel that he was a much brighter and better person than I have ever.
Nah, you guilty bitch. That's why you got 30 years. You guilty fuck. You dumb bitch. Shut your motherfucking dumbass mouth. Niggas go to court. Oh, I'm sorry, I didn't mean to do this. I didn't know. I know he ain't touched so much people. Boy, I don't know shit. I ain't seen him. I don't even know what you're talking about. Niggas getting that bitch and turn to a chatty patty.
I know that regardless of the circumstances, he did not deserve to lose his life. Police believe that the situation...
I would have pulled my dick out and jacked off on that piece of paper. This is what I want to tell his mama. Skeet, skeet. Nut on that paper. That's all I got for you is nut. That's all I got. I ain't got, boy, I ain't finna let y'all convict me like what? Fuck out.
Deserved to lose his life.
Niggas is goofy. He deserved to do every day of that 30-year sentence. Goof ass nigga.
Police believe that the situation was exacerbated not because Marcus was playing.
What's that word that nigga just used? I never heard that. I just said something about marriage debate. What did he say?
Police believe that the situation was exacerbated not because...
Yeah, I don't know what this nigga talking about. This nigga got a vocabulary on him. He got a vocabulary put T out.
Because Marcus was playing loud music, but specifically because he was playing a rapper affiliated with Romelo's rivals. Ironically, NLU Skeet would end up in prison soon, too.
Was that post in Chicago or Detroit carried him there
in federal custody for trafficking fentanyl pills. But like MB Huncho, he didn't let it affect his career.
He's walking around
his
with
album release around the time of his indictment was the aptly titled record, Indictment.
Oh, my mama, he was the EB band. That's what I was meant to say.
West rivalry was beginning
he got his lick back. I don't know. You see what I'm saying? I can't touch it, bro.
Things had been tense since the fallout at Thompson Park. But the situation took an even greater turn for the worse as people from the Hit Squad federal case began to finish up their sentences and get released from prison. Casanova Carter was one of the first men out, and true to his word, he began focusing on raising his young daughter and trying to rebuild his life. At first. But one December day in 2020.
He said at first. That's what a nigga gonna do when they get out of jail. It's 3 types of niggas, right? It's the nigga that comes out of jail, no diddy, right? It's the nigga that comes out of jail and goes on the straight and narrow. Because jail scared him. And he probably got his asshole banged the size of Wisconsin. So he's not trying to, he don't want to go back to jail because he's tired of sucking dick, right? Okay, that's the one guy, right? It's the second guy. He gets out of jail, right? And act like nothing never happens. He goes right back to what he was doing. And it's the third guy. A lot of niggas is the third guy. They get out, they go see their kid, they go to church a couple times. Before you know it, they selling weed and robbing again. Or whatever the fuck they're doing. See what I'm saying? Like, it's always those type of people.
When he heard a rumor that Tinky was smutting up some of his friends, Casanova got on Facebook to settle the score. Quote, ABK Tinky really out here throwing dirt on the guy's name, saying they told. That's not a good look, my guy, when we all know you really told on dude. This banter may not sound like much, but Casanova had just publicly accused Tinky of being a government snitch, something that
I mean, he clearly snitched, but then he snitched too. But they both snitched. I mean, I don't know. It's a snitch-a-thon, bro. It's Minnesota. What you want me to say?
get him ostracized from his friends.
Ostracized? Hey, boy. Hey, folk. Stop throwing around these big-ass words, my nigga. I don't even know what that mean. I got ChatGPT that shit, dude.
Of being a government snitch, something that could get him ostracized from his friends, or worse. Tinky was still in jail at the time that the Facebook post was made, but at the tail end of his sentence, in early 2022, he was released from federal prison. Within 4 days, he plotted his violent retribution. It was the night of February 2nd, 2022, when Pruitt got together with 3 other fellows.
Hey, bro, I know that. I remember this is. This is the white AI. You know what? He is an AI. This is an AI voice. And I like this white AI better than the black AI to be fucking blown. I don't know if he got a better AI or what. But this AI right here, he used big words, but he can't say February. Now, I don't know if that's a L or a W. You use big ass words that don't even come on the SAT test. But you can't say February, my nigga.
Gang members. There was Montez Davis of the Shooter Boys, Daquan Houston, aka Day Day, also of the Shooter Boys, Tinky of the Hit Squad, and a 4th man who might have been the most ruthless of all. His name was Delaquay Williams, aka Lee Blood, of the Hilltop Hustlers Blood set. At 27, Williams had already gone to prison twice for a violent robbery where he shot a long time.
Hold on. That can't be him.
aka Lee Blood, of the Hilltop Hustlers.
That can't be him. Hold on, bro. Let me text my cousin again. Let me see if this woman did. Yeah, I think I know that nigga, bro. Let me make sure. Let me make sure it's not the same person. I think I know Doggy Bone. I had to ask my cousin. Because I almost shot one of them dumbass niggas at a video shoot, and he was a blood nigga. He looked just like him. Broke ass nigga, too. That's a whole nother story.
Hustlers Blood set. At 27, Williams had already gone to prison twice for a violent robbery where he shot a longtime friend in the kneecap, and an attempted murder where he shot a former Ham Crazy member in the ass. During a fistfight involving Hilltop and Shooter Boys versus Everybody Killer members from the east side. All 4 men had guns when they...
He's shooting niggas and shooting at niggas, but no bodies. Welcome to Minnesota.
Headed to Casanova Carter's home that night. While the Facebook post was only aimed at Tinky, Tinky's 3 companions fully understood
His 3 companions? Like, I guess Tinky sucking a dick? Who cares? His name is Tinky. I'm pretty sure he sucked somebody's dick like that. If your name Tinky, I know you didn't put a dick in your mouth.
2 of them would later testify for the prosecution that they viewed snitches
And they
with utter
snitched.
contempt, such that this type of accusation was deadly serious. That night,
They listen to what they said. They said that they take snitching seriously, and they'd kill people for snitching. But they the 2 who snitching on the murder. That it's okay.
Casanova was simply sitting in the front room of a home on Winslow Avenue in St. Paul, playing video games, when dozens of shots ripped through from the outside. He was struck numerous times by 3 shooters as a 4th gunman opened fire through the front door for no particular reason. Then the assassins ran back to their car and sped off into the night. Casanova Carter was dead.
Now, shooting up houses, I say, is a pussy shooting. But when you kill your target, why are you shooting a house up? You passed, but you failed. Like, it's kind of like a C-. Like, I'm looking at you like a dummy, but you still, you don't get your ass whooped for it, you know? It's a C-. You damn near dumb. I want to see you a D+. Like, I want to fuck you up, but you're not going to fail the grade, so you can still go outside and play. But you got to work on your shit. You know what I'm saying?
But his words still gnawed away at Lee Blood. What if he'd been right? What if Tinky was a snitch after all, and was now in a position to use the other men as a bargaining chip in the event that the cops came calling? Later that night, in the presence of others, Lee Blood snorted a line of cocaine off a piece of his friend's mother's furniture.
Oh my
and
God.
That he had another plot in mind.
And he doing lines of coke? Oh, Jesus Christ. Coke, bro, nothing. I know a lot of good movies start off this way, but nothing ever goes right when cocaine is in a conversation. If you have to snort a line, anything you said after is null and void. No one in the history has ever snorted a line of cocaine and said anything productive besides, let's make the fucking iPad. Or, you want to know something? Let's talk to people that's not there on the phone, which you can see them when they're not there. Like when they thought of FaceTime, right? That's probably the best thing cocaine ever done. I'm not going to lie. That's probably the best thing. My opinion.
But if that was truly Lee Blood's plan, he would never get the chance. 10 days after Casanova's death, Montez Davis was arrested. Tinky was booked 6 days after that. Then Lee Blood was arrested on March 6th.
How?
But not immediately for Casanova's murder. No, instead, he was identified as the man who had shot and killed Regis Jones on Blair Avenue, then left his supposed friend's body to freeze overnight.
What?
I believe Regis had somehow learned too much about what happened to Casanova, and Lee Blood killed him to ensure his silence. So now,
he was smoking niggas for nothing.
2 bifurcated life cases, meaning he was gonna...
Bro, he was smoking his homies for nothing. I mean, you got rats. Bro, you did a hit with a gang of rats. Like, what you thought was gonna happen? You slid for a nigga that was in prison said snitched on him. Okay, right? Now pause. You with 2 other niggas ain't never did shit to nobody, right? They end up snitching on you, right? On top of the snitch you riding with. But you wanted to kill the snitch that you slid for and caught a hat for because he's a snitch, so you want to kill him. But then you told another nigga, listen, you told a nigga what you did and you're a part in the murder. So because you told a third party, now you want to kill the third party because you think he's going to tell on you because you told him? Hey, I'm not going to lie, gang. I'm not going to lie, folks. Listen to me, gang. When I tell you, if we not locked in, and if I wouldn't tell you about a murder, I don't expect you to tell me because I'm not going to ask you. I'm not going to ask you. I hate the niggas, and I know plenty of niggas like this on GDN. Niggas get talking about hits, and the niggas say, hey, but who did it? What you do, fo? Hey, did you ever do that? When I hear niggas say that, if they're talking to me, I'm like I didn't hear you. If you ask me something like that, you ain't even ask me. So I don't even know what you're talking about. But I've seen niggas ask folk up, and you know, if they got their hands dirty. And I look like, definitely if it's something that I may or may not know about, I'm looking like, boy, don't you tell this nigga shit. You know what I'm saying? Like, yeah, I did that, or you know, I had to, or I did this. I'm looking like, boy, you a bold one, ain't you? This nigga's a goofy. Why would you tell him anything? That's what make me get to looking at niggas funny. You know what I'm saying? Like I don't even fuck with niggas. Like, I can't fuck with you, gang. I can't fuck with a nigga. Like, you do some shit like that, gang, like, boy, it's silence of secrecy, blood. If you wasn't with me when we drank blood, boy, I'm not giving you a cup of this. You feel what I'm saying? I don't have tea party with niggas. Shit, I got daughters I never had a tea party with. I tell my daughters, watch that nigga. Keep your head up. I talk to my daughters like I talk to my sons. I've never pulled out a cup and had a tea party. I've never put a little tea hat on and sat down and, hey, baby, you would have a tea party? Hell nah. That's her mama fucking job. My mama would have a tea. If her mama would have a tea party with it, her mama can do that. I'm going to tell you that all these little boys want to do is put their dick in your mouth. Yeah. And don't be friendly, because they'll try to get you to fuck their friends, too. Yeah, I say shit that my daughter's going to be really, I'm getting them something that's going to get them through life. I don't have tea party with kids. I'm sorry.
Go on trial separately for each.
I don't know. I'm just the type of father I am. You better talk to your kids before a nigga put a dick in her mouth.
1. 6 weeks after his arrest, the police caught up with their 4th suspect. When he was brought into police custody, Houston appeared solemn, remorseful, and ready to talk.
Oh my God, he was already
forthcoming. The cops successfully lobbied that prosecutors charge him with a lesser form of murder than the others.
Wow!
To make matters worse for Lee Blood, his DNA had been found at the scene of Casanova's front window. And while he could always argue in court that he sneezed on the real killer earlier in the day, a jury was pretty unlikely to buy that. Still, he opted to take both murders to trial. In the streets of St. Paul, Lee Blood could always rely on his gun to get himself out of a sticky...
Nigga, I'll take both to trial too, nigga. What? Nigga, you know how this shit can go? Boy, you a goofy if you think no other way. I would have took both murders to trial too, Blood. I hope you win.
Situation.
Fuck we talking
But inside
about?
Ramsey County Jail, he would have to rely on something else. His boyish good looks and charm.
What?
And who better to receive these gifts than a lonely jail nurse
What?
who was in dire need of a friend?
What?
Christine Satriano was going through multiple personal crises.
An old white lady. So what you're telling me is he was in jail. And he started fucking an old white lady. I mean, it's jail, so it don't matter. Her age don't matter. I know a nigga he a Crip from Four Seasons, and he in there cracking a fat old black lady right now. He tearing her a new one. That's the only pussy he got, and the bitch paying good. She's sending money back to people like crazy. But damn, bro, this is crazy.
When she met Lee Blood inside the Ramsey County Jail where she worked. He was an accused murderer, about half her age. She was a nurse with a steady job and a government pension upon her retirement.
Duh.
Somehow, the two hit it off, and love blossomed.
It hit it off because she has a pussy and titties. Yeah, that's what he's in jail. He's check this out. You just said it. He's a Minnesota street nigga, right? He's in that bitch fighting a couple bodies, right? So he's a bad boy. She likes bad boys. Of course she does. She's a white woman, right? And plus she's a woman, right? She know he's in jail, so she in jail. She kind of feel like he's a real nigga, right? Okay. And he's young, right? Her husband at home probably ain't fucking. Dick probably ain't working. Probably don't even look at the bitch. Well, you got a nigga in jail talking good game to you. He's a young nigga. And his dick works. I mean, 1 + 1 = 2. No matter if it's in Arabic, English, or Chinese. Mathematics is the same.
Here's what Williams told her in his own words. You're beautiful inside and out. I crave your energy, vibrations, smile, laugh.
See, look at him. Hitting that bitch with world-class game right there.
Spirit. Moreover,
well, it's really not world-class, but it's Her white ass never heard no shit like that before.
And out. I crave your energy, vibrations, smile, laugh, spirit. Moreover, your conversation. I love you. I want you. Stay strong and pray often. Of course, more cynical minds might believe that Delaquay Williams was actually just manipulating Christine to pay him money and could take messages to people in surreptitious ways. But he assured whoever would listen that nothing could be further from the truth. Before long, Christine began sending Williams money, taking messages to people for him, and using a burner phone so that they could have sexually explicit conversations. Then, she crossed a major line. Lee Blood was hearing that multiple co-defendants were talking to police and felt he needed to send a message to Tinky and Tez. It was a simple message that came with an implied threat, stay strong, and that he knew someone was talking. All he needed was to send it with someone with the ability to travel easily through the county jail system. But Williams and Christine did not do a great job covering up their sordid affair, and recorded jail phone calls of their sexy talk soon made their way back to homicide
Sexy talk is crazy, bro.
Investigators. Christine was detained and absolutely grilled in a...
Look at her, bro. She's crying in her fucking mugshot. Better believe she never been in trouble a day in her life. But she's got caught up with a fucking violent black cokehead that snort lines and wants to kill all his friends when the cocaine get to talking to him. And this, she took advice from. Gee, go to prison.
Police interrogation. She ended up being sentenced to probation and repeated...
Sentenced to probation? She's a white middle-aged woman. Lowski, what did you think she was going to get? She don't have a record. She didn't do no violent crimes. All she did was put a little fire on a couple snitches' ass. Tell them to stop snitching and stay strong. And that my nigga boyfriend knows that your rat ass is talking. That's what she did. And that's probation. I tell black men this all the time. Don't do crime in Minnesota. But then I can't say that. Because when I was in Minnesota, I'm going to do what the fuck I do. If I'm going to pop you, I'm going to pop the shit out you. If I'm going to rob you, I'm going to rob you. So I can't say that because, I mean, I clearly do the same shit too. I'm not telling you what I've done in Minnesota. What I'm telling you is this. I definitely did shit in Minnesota.
He stated that the whole thing ruined her life, led to her public embarrassment, and destroyed her marriage.
Destroyed your marriage? Bitch, I would have strangled you by your fucking titties, you old white bitch. You're sending a nigga money, sucking and fucking him while he's in jail. You at home talking to him. And then you blame the nigga for your marriage getting fucked up. Huh. That's a good one.
Ruined her life. She ended up being sentenced to probation and repeatedly stated that the whole thing ruined her life, led to her public embarrassment, and destroyed her marriage. Just before Christine was set to testify against Lee Blood, he filed a federal lawsuit against her. The suit contained allegations such as that she touched his penis in jail.
Oh my God.
In a self-filed legal motion replete with misspellings, Lee Blood argued that the alleged touching of the penis entitled him to $8 million because
he's trying to sue her for $8 million because she gave you some pussy in jail. She touched my dick in jail. How much money you thought this bitch had, bro? $8 million? I get it. She's a white woman. She probably well off, right? She works in the jail, right? That's $35, $40 an hour, right? And she get mandated as well. That means she works roughly over 60 hours a week. So she making some pretty good money. But the bitch ain't got $8 million, dog. And then you the plaintiff, you wrote this shit yourself? You couldn't even afford a lawyer, Blood? Send this nigga up the river, gang.
That violated his right to avoid cruel and unusual punishment. Despite his portrayal himself as a victim, police determined that no such touching of his genitals occurred, and that Christine's assessment of the whole thing was basically correct. The lawsuit was thrown out of court, and Lee Blood never got the $8 million or any money.
I wouldn't have gave that nigga a nickel. Be happy you had some pussy in jail. There's niggas in that bitch jacking they dick off looking at women walking past. And you at least got some pussy in jail. Be grateful, snitch ass nigga.
For that matter. His subsequent legal defeat was much more serious. At the murder trial for Casanova, he was inundated with witnesses who established motive, means...
Don't say she an old freaky crybaby.
Montez Davis took the stand against him. Jurors convicted him after barely a day in the deliberation room. They basically got a free lunch from the court.
He said she worked for the prison. I thought she was close to that too. She making great money, but she ain't got the $8 million.
To plead guilty too. He would later say at his sentencing that he knew he ruined his life, but that it was already in pretty bad shape to begin with. He was diagnosed with schizophrenia, grew up with parents who did nothing but, quote, hustle and run the streets, and never learned anything except the hard life lessons he received.
This is why I don't fuck with Minnesota niggas, gang. Well, I don't fuck with niggas at all, but it's these type of niggas. For one, he never did nothing to nobody, right? He blamed himself for being a retard, right? Then on top of him being a retard, he throws his parents under the bus. Like, they didn't feed and clothe your bitch ass. They went without to make sure your hoe ass had food. You went to school clean. They had somewhere to stay. You had a mother and a father, and you threw them under the bus. Say all they did was run the streets and hustle. So how did they raise you? Goofy. You blame your parents. That's like, I don't even give a fuck, bro. It's Minnesota, gang. I really...
Diagnosed with schizophrenia. Grew up with parents who did nothing but, quote, hustle and run the streets, and never learned anything except the hard life lessons he received from repeatedly screwing up.
Goofy.
Lee Blood was given a life sentence and still has to go on trial in Regis's killing.
Goofy.
Tinky pleaded guilty, but unlike the other two, he did not testify.
Because he already snitched already. He trying to show them niggas he ain't no snitch. So he don't want to snitch this time. He only snitched last time. Kind of funny.
His lack of cooperation, he received 33 years. Tez got 22. Houston received 15.
Okay. He threw his parents under the bus. He snitched and still got nailed. That nigga in that bitch stressing, lost his hair, cried when he got pulled up. He confessed before they even told him that he did the murder. And he still got 15 years. And you have to live in prison knowing that you have a snitch's jacket. I don't know how time is in Minnesota. But snitches should get, that's hard. PDF files and snitches, that's hard time in prison. No matter where you go.
Both men claimed they had no real desire to participate in the murder, but were instead...
They didn't want to go slide, but they slid. And shot their guns, by the way. But they didn't want to be there.
Scared to back out, afraid that their so-called friends in the car would kill them for not participating. Lee Blood, they claimed, was enthusiastic about it, which is ironic because he had no direct motive to kill Casanova. Out of the four, he's the only one likely to die in prison over it. All of this seemed to weigh on Tez Davis the day he was sentenced. As he prepared himself for decades in prison, he reflected on all the things he used to care about the most that were now meaningless. At one point in time, he was a part of a loyal network of gangs that included the Latin Kings. Each so...
Bro, I ain't gonna lie. Check this out. I'm gonna just throw this out there. If you finna get 20 years, gang, or a nigga got 20 years, the only thing I be thinking about, no disrespect, is all the pussy I ever had. All the pussy that I'm missing out on. That's all I'm thinking about. I'm not thinking about shit else. I don't give a fuck about who died, what store closing. I don't care about going to Walmart. Because you're not finna get no pussy. You finna do 20 years in prison. Unless you just get lucky and fuck one of the CEOs, and that's second to none. And even the bitches that fuck niggas in jail, it's niggas with motion. So if you don't have no motion in jail, you're not getting no pussy in jail. Let's just start there. You're not getting no pussy in jail if you ain't got no motion. That's just it. If you ain't got no pussy, you ain't got no money, you ain't get no pussy in jail. So that's the only thing that'd be on my mind. Would be all the pussy I'm not gonna get. I don't think I give a fuck about. No offense to my mother and my family. I wouldn't give a fuck about my mama. I wouldn't give a fuck about nobody. Because I'm going to be no one doing time. Yeah, you're going to need your mom to send you $50 or $100, put something on the stove or something. Yeah, you're going to need your folks to help you. While you, but no one is going to be in there. Lock down. Wake up. Nobody going to be in there but you. You gonna be in there playing jailhouse politics. You gonna be in that bitch trying to keep your booty hole away from the meat man. You gonna be in that bitch dipping or not dipping with the Transformers. Because you a snitch too. So if they walking around with titties and asses, you gonna be around them because you gonna be on the PC pod. You gonna be in there with the motherfuckers that ain't supposed to be around them. You gonna be in there with the little Chelesters, the PDF files, and the transmissions. You're going to be around all the undesirables. And 20 years is a long time for your dick not to get hard looking at transmission. So,
the day he was sentenced. As he prepared himself for decades in prison, he reflected on all the things he used to care about the most that were now meaningless. At one point in time, he was a part of a loyal network of gangs that included the Latin Kings, each so opposed to the idea of snitching that the mere suggestion of it could get someone killed. Now Tez had become a well-known snitch, who his closest friends had been killed in front of him. The Latin Kings wanted him dead, and his earlier aspirations of becoming a powerful gangster meant nothing. We'll leave you with these words that he spoke to his sentencing judge.
Goofy.
I have a 2-year-old child that I never held or touched yet. I don't gangbang no more. I left all of those negative people, places, and things in my rear view. I want a regular lifestyle.
Sound like a snitch to me.
I want my daughter to look up to me and see that
I have a 2-year-old daughter that I've never seen her touched. Don't even know if the baby mine. Never seen the baby. How you know you got... Niggas be saying anything. I'm trying to tell you, bro. Niggas go to jail and they just... Man. Nobody got more lives than a nigga in jail.
Good man. Davis is set for release sometime between 2037 and 2040.
Wow. He gonna get out in 2037 or 2044. That's right around the corner, bro. He'll be out in no time, ain't he? Wow, 2044. Bro, he finna get right out. Hey, folk finna be on soon, y'all. He get out in 2044. Where's the killing spree? This was a waste of fucking time. Fuck the nigga who made this fucking video. Fuck the niggas he talking about. Fuck Minnesota. I knew it was gonna be some bullshit. I knew this was gonna be some bullshit the whole time. I'm thinking niggas finna be sliding. I'm thinking niggas finna be catching hats. Those are a bunch of fucking fist fights. Niggas killing Uber drivers. Nigga killed his friend because he told he shot somebody. Another nigga snitched on another nigga because another nigga snitched, so they both snitched on him and they killed. This was dumb. Nah, he want to be a normal nigga. Nobody got a lawyer. Look, I'm finna tell you this. This is free advice from Lowski, right? This free advice from Lowski. When you get caught in a murder, and it's multiple people, what is not snitching is identifying the murder weapon, right? Let's see who bullet killed them, right? Get a separate trial. Right? And if your gun didn't kill him, well, you didn't actually murder nobody, right? But you would know that. You would know that if you had a lawyer. Because your lawyer get paid for the shit like that, right? That's not saying you wouldn't have ate manslaughter. That's not saying you wouldn't have got accessory before after the part. Who gives a fuck? It wasn't gonna be murder one. You wouldn't have did your 15 years. You would have caught that. You would have had no longer than 5 years. Now that's without snitching. And you snitched and you still got to do 2 decades in a joint. But then again, you only know this type of... Are you texting me? Oh, okay. The nigga name was Lil Sleep. Okay. That's not the name, nigga. Okay. The nigga almost pop name was Lil Sleep. All right. See what I'm saying? Goofy ass fucking Minnesota name. See what I'm saying? I almost had to kill a nigga named Lil Sleep for being a goofy. Dumb shit. All right. Okay. This is sad. This is why I tell niggas, bro, be yourself. Don't try to impress other men. Because, you know, I live my life in 3. So I'm going to say, it's 3 things that come with that, right? The 3 things that you get, right, from impressing other men, right? The first thing is the prison. It's jail time. You get jail time, right? You can lose your life. For 2, you can end up in a pen or dead, right? Trying to impress other men. In the third place, you can end up is in a nigga bedroom. Because clearly, if you trying to impress him, you want to fuck that man, right? Niggas buy cars and rims to impress women, right? Right? So I'm guessing if you want to... Nah, no matter. Who cares? All I'm saying is this. Click them links. Shout out Fatal Dose. I wonder if Fatal Dose a man or a woman. I don't know, and I don't care. That Fatal Dose is a raw ass name. I like it. I know you be fucking around with that fentanyl, but that's not here or there. You just like me. That's all I can say. You fucking with that dog fool, you just like me. Lena the Falls, he's a real loser. I mean, back on Fig on roast. I mean, that's between him and his bitch gang. Like, I mean, like, I don't get it. What a nigga got going on with they hoes, they business. The only way, you know, if you ain't let your bitch, if you fucking a hoe too, then maybe you can.
Man, that's the OnlyFans promo.
I mean, it could be, you know. But the thing is, that's they business. Like, I don't know what's going on. I was addicted to e-pills and depressed. Method Man opens up about his dark bit. Nigga, no one is addicted on e-pills and depressed. You was on e-pills and horny, right? Okay. And it was dark days because you probably with a fat bitch or a transmission. I don't know who you were dipping your dick in. But you wasn't addicted to e-pills and depressed. You had a great time. But I don't know who Method Man think he lying to. Maybe he lying to his wife or something. Maybe he got caught cheating. He blamed it on the ecstasy. It was the ecstasy, baby. I didn't mean to fuck those women. And the transmission, I didn't mean to. It was the ecstasy. Diddy knows. Diddy's a bad reference, but we're going to move on from that, right? We're going to move on from that. When they didn't get the mentioning Diddy as a reference, bro, you just go to jail. Just go to jail. It's okay. Just go to jail. It's okay. It's okay. Ain't nothing wrong with it. You know what I'm saying? Some people need to go to jail sometime. Everybody need to go to jail sometime. Everybody need to go to jail sometime. Ain't nothing wrong with it. Hey, hit that super chat, hit that cash out. Let's go. Send the reaction in.
Yo, you coming, G?
Nah, you guys going.
Well, nigga, you gonna be at the function, bro?
I don't think so, Barney.
Why? What the fuck's your prom?
The thing is, I can't dance like the rest of them.
Bro, what the fuck you mean, dog? Get the fuck out here and get your fucking groove on, dog.
I can't dance at all. I don't know how.
Nigga.
The only black nigga on the show can't dance. Get the fuck out of here, bro.
Get your fucking groove on, dog.
I can't dance at all. I don't know how.
Nigga, that shit easy, bro. Watch this. You just hit this shit like this real quick.
Shake that butt, baby, get
I look silly.
Nah, bro. You just gotta hit this shit like this.
down, gon' shake that butt, just shake that butt.
I can't, Barney.
Nigga, if my fat ass can do it, you can get out and fucking dance.
I'm just gonna go home. Bye, guys.
Well, bye, Jamal.
Whatever, nigga. What's good, nigga? Dude, I had a question before you go. I kind of know what the problem is.
What are you talking about, Barney?
Look, I was thinking about it, and then I looked down and I saw your shits. I had to ask you, what are those?
What's wrong with them?
Nigga, what's wrong with them? You got on the Benjamin Franklin Civil War loafers. Penny loafer, no penny having 1920s hobo looking road circus security shoes. And you thought I was finna let your socks slide, my G. Your socks look depressed, bro. You don't have the calf muscles to keep your shits up your leg, my guy. You took the socks and the shoes together out the lost and found, bro. Go put them shits back, dog. But I got something for you, my guy. Here you go. I know, my nigga. These shits is fucking fresh. You'll be able to hit the dance floor and cut the rug up. Something like this, my guy. Peep this shit. You're gonna be out there doing this shit right here, my guy. Let's go.
Shake that butt.
You feel me? Get that shit a try.
You know, you from the West Coast somewhere. This shit goes.
Come on, shake that.
Look at that. You got that shit.
I did it. Did you see?
I certainly did.
It was easy with my...
What are those?
What happened to my dancing shoes?
No, some real shit, my G. I needed them shits back.
Shake that butt, baby, get down, gon' shake that butt, just shake that butt, baby, get down, gon' shake.
Yo, that shit ass. Yeah, that shit was definitely ass, but I ain't gonna lie.
Headed to UCLA. Who else was recruiting you? Was there ever a chance for anyone else?
I was looking at like Georgia Tech, Kansas. I know I
Georgia Tech. Who that, Baron Davis? It's in Kansas.
I felt like I fit in as a
Who the fuck would go to fucking
Duke,
Kansas?
I was gonna go to Duke for real, but you know, Coach K, his mom was sick, and you know, you're a young high school kid. You like, fuck, dog. Coach K is like, he's everything. I'm rocking Duke shit, but when his mom got sick, like, it made me miss my grandma. And like Quinn Snyder, that's my dog. You know what I mean? Because he was just like the dude I was like, man, I'm ride or die fucking with. Like, I'm fucking with what Coach K and Quinn Snyder and you know what I mean? Whatever they got, like that shit gonna take me to the moon. You know what I mean? But when Coach K mom was sick, that made me be like, damn, dog, I can't leave home. You know what I mean? And at the same time, it was a lot of shit, other shit going on in LA too. That was just like, if I leave and some shit happen, I ain't gonna feel good. So I might as well be here. And if some shit happens, at least I'm here to try and stop it.
That's crazy because I never knew Baron Davis from LA until like as of recent. I never knew Baron Davis from LA. And then he got drafted. I believe he got drafted to the fucking Golden State Warriors at first. Before he went to New Orleans, I believe.
Or, you know what I mean? And like take my people and my more importantly, my family into another space, you know?
And I would go up to UCLA every day and they never let me play. You know, because it was just pros. Or it would be high school recruits, you know, the top dude in LA, the top dude from Southern Cal. Everybody got a chance to hoop. And then like one day they needed me to hoop. Magic was up there. Oh, bro, I was going off. Oh, okay.
He was like, I want you
That's
to go
dope.
to UCLA.
He was like, this is your city. I want you to go here. You need to be thinking about UCLA. And I was like, what? Like, bro, Magic Johnson talking?
Yeah,
I'm
that's
going
crazy.
here,
Like
fool.
Magic Johnson say that.
Bro, this is Magic. You know what I mean?
Magic saying
this
that.
ain't like no NBA
That's
game.
Mr. LA. He like,
man, he is everything.
I ain't gonna lie, he's definitely Mr. LA when it comes to this shit. And he's from Arkansas. I don't know where the fuck Magic Johnson from. I forget, but he from Michigan on the G. He from Michigan, folks. That nigga from the Midwest. Magic Johnson is a Midwest nigga, gang, that went out there in LA, balled out and fucked everything he could and got AIDS. That
And he
nigga went
was like-
crazy.
and it was like, damn, dude, like I couldn't believe that, Magic Johnson was like, he knew who I was. He knew that you know what I mean? I was like, damn, okay, like I may be on to something.
I ain't gonna lie, that's dope. That's a hometown. You supposed to do that, bro. Like, who the fuck don't want to go to 8 homes unless your city's just ass? If your ass from nowhere, like if you from West Bumblefuck somewhere, then I probably wouldn't. I'm like, you probably don't even have a team. See what I'm saying? So your team, your dream would be going to somebody else's city. See what I'm saying? It won't be going to your city because you ain't from nowhere. You know what I'm saying? Type shit. No, a lot of niggas don't understand that. I don't know. We were just talking about this retarded ass nigga. Oh, excuse me. Oh, fuck that burp came from, nigga. I ain't eating nothing burpable. I don't get on phone.
You see what's going on? Roll by the door. You know I love y'all to death, right? Hey, we in Charlotte with this shit, right? Yeah.
80 degrees outside. I'm in something to go real fast, sitting outside the corner store.
Hey.
6-figure car.
Let's make this movie. Let's go. Hey.
If it ain't one thing, it's a
Fucking nothing.
We trapped together in
That's my motherfucking brother.
I pay her bills and buy designer, but
I don't love her.
She just play a part
When it's time to swab it. Come on, shorty. And burn rubber. Gotta stay away from suckers.
Nobu and Malibu was my last supper. I fucked her in rush hour traffic.
Hey!
Everybody screaming.
Gang, gang, gang.
The folks come and get you, you gon' tell her no.
Come on, shorty.
She said, can she fuck me with my diamond chain? If I ain't in a bank, then I'm on it. Got to go get some money or go
Spend some money.
They stopped me in the airport. Had
Come
to
on, dog.
They don't want you to live. No. They don't want you to buy. No. Put your smile in your face. Then what? Hey, young niggas stay focused, but I really wanna crash. Think about where you at. Then think about your past.
Come on,
Yeah, I
shorty.
really came for shit.
Come on,
But
shorty.
I came for shit. My bitch, I'm stuck in my ways. My wrist out. 100 shots. Me and my nigga pull up in 100. My role model used to get 100.
Whoa. We the mob.
She looked at my watch too long. Now
She stopped.
I got so high last night, I did a show.
Show on mob.
Your bitch ate my dick, I called her
On
on
them
the
bars.
My pinky ring extra long. Let's go. Falls all in the garage. Hey, remember my first banana? Hey, yeah,
I ain't gonna lie. One thing I have to say, Dolph he kind of bapped on that. If he called a bitch on Xanax and she was really on the Xans, he fucked her mouth. She didn't just eat the dick because she was going to sleep. Yeah, you called her. She was probably tired. She put the. I'm not saying you forced her to put the dick in her mouth, but what I'm saying is you did most of the action. You did, because if you put the dick in her mouth and she's on Xans, she's not performing to her best ability. That's all I gotta say. Everything else is true, but that part is kind of fabricated. The trigger went to sleep on my mama. I felt that line. Lotto. A whole 100 shots. Get out, bro. Come on, shorty. What a feeling.
My nigga came from Dilly. Fuck nigga, get out your feelings. Your bitch got me sexy with Hilly. Guess who just walked in the building?
Dog.
Came out with 6 bitches. My uncle said that's my diamonds always hitting. You looking for your bitch, she with me, nigga, she ain't missing. So you fuck niggas stay on my way, but hey, Big Rock. And we still independent, let's go. Get paid, young niggas.
That's my shit.
Get paid, young nigga. What? Get paid, young nigga. What? Whatever you do, just make sure you. Hey, get paid, young nigga. Get paid, young nigga. Feel so big that it came with him. Get paid, young nigga. Okay. Rule number 1. Rule number 2.
I never seen that part. I never seen that whole picture. I never seen the tattoos and shit. Well, that's a clear education though. I never seen it.
I fucked her so good she got up and started rolling up big blunts, got a pound of cookies. If you ain't gas 40 bands, then you can't book me. Pull up on the side, your bitch, she wouldn't stop looking. That bitch good as cooking, good as.
Oh my mama, I'm mad them bitch ass niggas killed Dolph too, G. I ain't gonna lie.
I got money to count, boy, bitches to fuck. I got packs to flip, pistols to bust. When I was small, I ain't have nothing. Started selling dope and prayed to God for a plug. Showed up and said, get paid, young nigga.
Get paid, young nigga, get paid. Come on, shorty. Ah, man, I know that shit, bro.
Make sure you get paid, young nigga. Get paid, young nigga. Real so big that it came with him. Get paid, young nigga. Get paid, nigga. You want some rich nigga shit? We on it. Me and my Memphis Grizzly partners fuck the same. The only difference is.
Come on, shorty. Stop playing. Boy, that's an Aubrey Gresham nigga, boy. You better know it. That's Aubrey Gresham nigga, man. Come on, man. Come on, man. We do this, man. Come on, man. Come on, man. Just realistically. Come on. Nobody do it better than Aubrey Gresham, bro. Let's just be honest. You know what I'm saying? Inglewood right there with us, you know. You can't say one without the other. You know what I'm saying? I nigga know what's going on.
The people that remember Jordan going to DC, do you think that it tarnished anything with those fans?
I don't think it tarnished anything because it was like the second retirement. It's come back to a team. So all this was, so the Jordan to Washington was.
I ain't gonna lie, Jordan to Washington was cheeks. I don't know why he did it. I think he did it just because, like, he wanted ownership in the team. It was just, it was, going to the Wizards was, he shouldn't have did it, in my opinion. But he's Michael Jordan. He's the best player to ever touch the basketball.
It's more like a farewell tour. Like, we just got a chance to see Jordan because he unexpectedly retired at his peak. He just came off a third championship, and we didn't really get a chance to honor that, you know, that this was his last year. And it just was like, whoa, he done? So him coming back was like more of a farewell tour for him for those years in Washington. So it was just like think about it, Washington was weak, but every game he played in was sold out. Every game he played in, it was a different arena. Here, take this gift, Jordan. Like, you know what I'm saying? So
Washington
was like
was
his farewell tour he didn't get.
It was him and
so when Mike came back, I think everybody was
Tony.
First off, the league had a bunch of new faces. The league had a bunch of new stars that were coming into their own. You know what I'm saying? And obviously he had, like P said, at the top of your top, you quit. Like, you just stopped. He just stopped. You know? So that shocked all of us. And then you got like a bunch of young 2s and 3s that's in our league that are really good. And when Michael Jordan coming back talking competitive, hey, I want to
finish. That's what I thought. Yeah, him and Lou.
To Paul
Pierce,
ass. Man, these are the next hits that's going into the. So we're like, oh. So I think it was a parody there of an old school and a young school wanting to see, man, let me see how Mike look against, you know, AR. What he look like against, you know what I'm saying? And that And when he came back, held his own, gave a couple 40s, played 82, showed up. It became like a farewell tour. You know what I'm saying? But I don't think it tarnished anything. You know, Mike Jordan going to DC was a leveraging point. You know what I'm saying? And it worked out for him, man. But yeah, I don't think it tarnished anything.
Just a quick reminder, at age 39, in his last year, he plays only 82 games, scores 20 points a game. He's catching the ball with a block shot. Like, I think the disrespect to Mike in Washington is
I'm saying,
ridiculous.
bro. I think we don't understand, which was really hard in a very physical league. You know what I'm saying? Like, it was more of can he do it? And then he came out and did it and played 82 games, bro. Like, come on, man. He don't.
What year was that?
03.
So he had already been retired 5 years.
No, because he had
4
one
years.
season prior to that. He had 2 seasons in Washington.
Yeah, I know, 2 seasons. 3 years
from
retired.
98 to 01.
And he was still cooking. Straight
Damn,
up. He
3
was
years
still cooking.
retired. That's wild.
He was older, but he was still cooking.
Faded 2 retirements. Come on, dog. He faded 2.
On my mama, G, like, I remember, because I was playing with him, we was playing live, bro. I don't think we was even playing 2K yet, gang. Bosco's an ugly motherfucker, gang. I don't judge, man, but that nigga looks crazy, gang. Dave Chappelle stopped smoking weed is crazy, because he used to be the biggest advocate for weed. Now he's a weed hater. Which, welcome to the club, Dave. Welcome to the club. I got my shit. Let me find my shit. Look behind me. I'm trying to make sure I ain't missing no fucking what's this shit called? Deadly. That's kind of crazy. Yeah, I can like sense a reaction here now, niggas. The fuck? What the fuck? What Vaseline? What make you more attractive? What men? What? Bro, who the fuck? Why is men? Why? That's why? Who you trying to look attractive to? I like my bitch lips shine. I don't want to. Man, see, y'all niggas gay. Gay shit I've ever seen. You a nigga and you want to look pretty. You know, I've seen niggas in jail make themselves look pretty with Vaseline. Or try to. So that's what you want to do? You want to look pretty like niggas in jail? Okay. Everything is just going to hell. I ain't gonna lie. Everything's just going to hell. But I'm finna watch this and then I'm probably gonna end this shit if nobody's sending a reaction. Yeah, I got other shit I can be doing. Like, you know. Jacking my dick off. I'm joking. I didn't mean that. I kind of did. No, I didn't. But I'm just saying I couldn't do that thing.
This was #1. Reached #1.
Okay, there we go.
First #1 ever.
That was a nice record.
Yeah,
The
championship was the
That
#1
nice
album in the
record.
country.
And the album was a nice album. But he had
Zero,
a big
my
comeback.
boy. What's up?
Look how
he crossed
Meek
over.
Mill ain't beef with Chris Brown and was finna box with Floyd Mayweather.
He beat with Drake, the biggest rapper in the world.
Drake is the biggest rapper.
Drake?
He's a hater, bro.
Drake? The nigga that got bodied by Pusha T?
What?
The nigga that hide his kid from the world, but his world wouldn't hide from the kid? Aubrey Graham in a wheelchair. Drake?
Yes.
Y'all niggas better stop playing with me. Y'all talking about the light-skinned nigga from DeGeneres?
From Toronto.
Yo, stop playing with me.
Where? The grassy.
Stop playing me like I ain't teach Drake everything he know.
Hold on, you taught Drake everything he know.
Y'all didn't hear Drake on his first song?
This showed his hand. I swear to God.
Back in this thing already. What's that? That's Soldier.
Shit.
That's my bar.
Shit.
He copied my whole fucking flow.
That kissed me through the phone.
He copied my whole fucking flow. Word for word, bar for bar. Don't act like I didn't make Drake, nigga. Don't do that.
Mind fucking blown.
Don't do that, nigga. I was son niggas in a heartbeat. Don't do that.
But think about Charles.
Drake, Aubrey? The nigga with who I made, nigga we made it with in 2014? Wow. Don't do that.
Has he ever reached out to you?
Drake?
Yeah.
I talk to Drake all the time. Yo, who y'all think I am in here?
You don't talk to Drake all the time. Hey, if you would have asked Drake,
Let me see.
You got your nickname from
bro.
Drake.
If you would have talked, bro, check this out. If you would have had a talk, right, with Drake and said, Drake, how many times you talked to Soulja Boy? He probably been like, who?
No.
Oh, what?
Draco.
No, nigga. My first name is Dre. My middle name is Cortez. The first name of my name is Dre. The first two letters is C-O. Draco.
Ooh.
There you go.
Balls on your ass.
I'm finna show you the movie.
I ain't gonna lie, bro. Soulja Boy lies so much. When he finally makes something sound good and it could be true, he had to bask in that. Say Drake, my first name is Drake, and then call Drake. Yeah, I ain't gonna lie, that was a good cook. I don't know if he did it or not, but if that was still kind of cool. What up, my boy? What you on?
We welcome you to the show. Ernie Johnson, Shaquille O'Neal, Kenny the Jet Smith, Charles Barkley, and in one of the weirdest coincidences of all time.
What's that?
We've all dressed as Dwayne Wade for Halloween. Isn't that amazing?
Yeah, hell yeah, I come on.
That looks like him. That does not look like him. It looks like an animated. That does not.
We look as much like D as the statue does.
They're gonna make him pull a statue down and do another one. Let's hope they do. No, that guy did a great job on the statue. No, man. That's the other one that was bad.
The Cristiano Ronaldo.
I remember that one. Yeah, that was different. Okay, that don't look like. No.
Social media been buzzing the last few days ever since this, but obviously a great honor for D Wade.
It's a great honor, but they got to take that thing down.
No, it was animated.
No, not animated.
If you made an animated face and then they made a bronze statue,
if you made an ugly statue, that's what it would look like. That thing's awful.
It's not awful. Look, he's making an animated face.
Yeah.
It's a moment.
That was after he saw the statue right there. that's the face he made after he saw that.
One of the best reactions I saw was that, look, if you showed that to 1,000 people and didn't say who just got a statue, would you ever say, oh yeah, that's Dwayne Wade?
I would have said Dwayne Wade making an animated face.
Hey, you know what? hey, Kenny, the statue was so bad they had to put all his stats behind it so you know who it was.
Stop it. That guy, hey, shout out to the statue maker, man.
Yeah,
shout out to
the statue maker.
Put all that time in it, y'all gonna kill him.
Get your education next time. You're not good at your first job.
I ain't gonna lie, Wemby gonna take the championship, bro. The Knicks ain't winning shit. But shit was just time for a change, bro. You know? It was time for a change. Penny said he used to cook Jordan. It's crazy. Never cooked Jordan. I ain't gonna lie, I remember this scene.
Yo, pull this car over so I can fight this.
Fight this?
Yeah.
Is it not charging?
You playing, right? Pull the car over.
Oh, it's charging. Slowly but surely.
Al, pull the fucking car over so I can beat this ass.
Beat my ass?
Yeah, beat your dumb ass, you fucking dumb country ass. Pull the fucking car over.
Bruh, if this car stopped,
I wish it would stop. I don't give a fuck. I'll knock you. I'm so sick and tired of your fat fucking mouth. Open it.
No,
pull the fucking car over, man. Pull the fucking car over so I can beat this ass. All right,
let's go.
Yeah.
over there on red wine, bro. That's what they had.
Come on, man. Look, come on, dog. All right. What's up? Come on, man. Stop playing, dog. Get in the car. Come on, man. I don't want to do all this, bruh. Come on, stop playing with me, man. Yo, stop fucking playing with me, man. Yeah. For real? Yeah. For real? Come on. I told you stop fucking with me, man.
Crazy, man.
It's your fucking cousin, man. It's not my fault, bro.
Come on.
Just, man.
Come on, man.
That's your fucking cousin, man. You gonna fuck with me? What? Come on, nigga. What's up? What's up, pussy?
That's ass kicked, bro. That's ass kicked. What you mean? What you mean, G? Like, yeah, this ass kicked, bro. Yeah, this ass kicked talking shit.
Is there any truth to this that you wanted to draft Kevin Garnett in Toronto?
Yep.
Put him in the middle and put 4 guards around him.
Absolutely. So let me tell you what ended up happening. So I'm going to remind you of a guy by the name of Marcus Camby that I had.
I remember Marcus Camby. Marcus Camby was... he was low-key soft, bro, but he had size, though,
Doug
bro.
Christie. One
Doug
that I
Christie,
drafted by the name of Tracy McGrady. A little point guard
Yeah.
that was Rookie of the Year by the name of Damon Stoudemire.
Damon fucking Stoudemire?
Them was the guys. Now,
Woo!
the idea that I
Damon
had,
Stoudemire
and what I
was
wanted to
busting
do,
ass. He was busting ass in Toronto, but he really turned up when he went to Portland, bro. Him and Rasheed Wallace.
in Toronto, we called it the Raptor 2. The Raptor 2 was going to be a 6'7" to 6'9" power forward who had guard skills. Because if you remember offense back then, the 4 always pinned down on the 2.
For sure.
So we wanted to be able to switch the 4 and the 2. But we wanted on the offensive end that 4, who would have been McGrady or Carter, whatever, they would have guard skills. Now they can break it down, they can shoot the 3, they can get to the basket. Guys like Oakley couldn't guard them. When I saw Kevin Garnett, first time I saw him was in South Carolina at a playground. He didn't even know I was there. He was playing outside, and they had this little playground tournament. And I'm watching this dude between the legs, behind the back, pulling up, shooting, you know, passing, diming. And I'm like, that's my Raptor 2. Kevin Garnett also somehow ends up in Chicago. He ends up at Farragut on the west side, and, you know, his mom and everybody, they end up, you know, in Chicago. And I see Kevin Garnett, and I'm like, he the one. He got...
So, hold on. Kevin Garnett not really from the rack? I gotta do some digging into this one now.
At all. He got the understanding. He's smart. You know, he's got the personality. He's got the motor. He's got the engine. He's got everything that you're looking for. And by that time, you know, you can draft high school players. The rules had changed. And so now we're going through the draft. And a while back I told you Kevin McHale and I are really good friends. So if you remember, you know, around Garnett's draft, there's a lot of bad talk around him. He's not this, he's that, you know, he's a great player, but can you really trust him? You know, character, you know, all those things.
You've been from Chicago, so you weren't worried about none of that.
Yeah, well, you know, I was kind of helping that narrative.
Yeah, right.
Because I wanted him to follow us. So I get a call from McHale, right? He goes, I need you to be honest with me. He goes, tell me about this kid Garnett. I can't get a read on him. I said, Kevin, I'm not going to lie to you. I said, if you don't draft him, I'm going to draft him. He goes, you really would take him? I say, absolutely. And I say, he would be great with you. I said, but, you know, if you don't take him, I'm definitely taking him. Everything else you're hearing around him is just straight noise. He goes, all right. So he ends up taking Kevin. So that's how Garnett, got started.
Interesting. Is there any truth to this that you want?
That right there is a little crazy, bro. But I gotta see what's going on. Okay, what's this? He's not from Chicago. He's from fucking South Carolina. He's not from Chicago at all. He's not one of us. He's from South. But just like a down south nigga, he's a vice lord. You're crazy. Well, anywho, still is a great player. My boy Reaper. What? That's the number.
You doing is not cool. How? Because all I want is a hat. All that's going on today is hats.
Hats and high collars.
Hats and switches on the knee, nigga. They know what the fuck going on with me. It's Big Reaper and this bitch.
Hats and switches.
Yeah. Look. Murder business, you can't join the gang until you hurt a nigga. My name hot around this bitch is like a furnace system. Nigga did that shit to Lil Bro, we had to get up with him. Sticks and John, soon we smack that cut, he caught an instrumental. We get dropping there 10, bitch, I'm lacing up my kicks. Don't go chasing me in traffic, bitch, I'm throwing on my whip. One target, 3 Vicks, that boy a virgin with the switch. Bitch, I'm big crip, but I smack an EBK on knee. Blow your palm, count of 3, this a special hit. No, you cannot tend in on the beef. Baby Top came with the pieces, bitch, start buzzing like a bee. He came trim to the Drake, knocked the apparel out his jeans. Bitch, we in the D. Bentley coupe came with the matching seats. This shit expensive, nigga. I ain't gotta check in with a soul, cause I beneficial. He turn bitch when he see bit 27 poking out my denim. I'm a sinner, praying karma stay from out that picture. I'm a YN, I like Oppos, baby girl, give us a drop. This a 30 stick. I came home with 0 in my Glock. We went mini men, caught him by myself, bitch, I was hot. Where I call him a top. Top came to the O, scoring no ops. We move militant, I ain't never lacking, call a phone, we can get it in. Hopping out on ops is all I know. This a Sprinter van. Niggas seen that Drake slide through the door. Bitch, they reeled him in. First day on the job, we got his low. Heavy check, big cab, DDG 430 low. I done Yipsy with these Drakes, we getting groovy.
Come on, man. Come on, RP that boy Pay, man.
Heavy check, big cab, DDG 430 low. I done Yipsy with these Drakes, we getting groovy on the low. Hit up E-course with 6 pipes, we finna trading with the bros. From the O, but we get love from the rules just off a skull. 1 top, 3 Glocks when I was 14 on a skit. Turned to driver, now it's Drakes and ARPs all in this whip. This a Prezi fit. I came all blues and shit for nip. I'm off activist, now while I'm sitting on a skit. I put one of this on Neek, make example out that bitch. Little funnel trip, crib, I think that Drakey hit his shit. All these hoes are doing dick. You a runner, baby, you can't have relations with the jit. Bitch won't set the play, I bet she won't expect all of this. Hit her with the dick, bitch, we ride dirty with 4 sticks. We ain't pay for this, bitches kill boys for life. Bruno smashed off in the ditch. I'm from Rockingham, but I'm with Bloods, I know these niggas pissed. You ain't getting money, get the fuck, I ain't tryna kick. Caught a nigga off a assist, bitch, we caught a switch.
Know when we catch you, you gon' die. We ain't doing attempts. You know this Drake a one tap. If I hit your shit, he had heart, then it popped. When he made a switch, we got that low, then he dropped, they like they scored again. There's too many, I can't count them, they gon' think I'm faking. So many faces that they face, them niggas in the pavement. Say he might make it, if he don't pay that nigga, he ain't make it. Had 0 chances when we spanked him, seen what he was thinking. Like, what was you thinking? No, we a bunch of demons, and we'll kill for any any reason. Like, nigga, why you blinking? Yeah, I'm big, but they don't never hear me when I'm creeping. They see a flash, then they have to be laying in front of preachers. Every dirty Drakes, y'all know that we the Drakes. Every time them niggas check, that shit be with a Drake. I speak on that with no respect, cause they ain't did a thing. We catch another hater, too, shit, that's gonna end the game. We go to war, then we spin till we kill a name. And then we smoke who next to him, they both got did the same. Bro, I can't lie without the M, then you ain't really gang. Ain't risked it all for this shit, then you can't feel my pain, nigga.
Come on, shorty. Shout out to all my niggas in the cab on my mama. I ain't gonna lie to them boys. They was talking this shit though. What? This nigga, man. You fucking troll. Come on, bro. Not with the gay shit, you troll ass nigga. I missed you, Mr. Lowski. Get the fuck out of here, bro. You gotta donate though to even, you know? Yeah, bro. Why are you in here? Let me just get you the fuck on.